This conference will now be recorded.
Let me share my screen. Okay. Fine. So, are you able to see my screen? Anyone, please?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Satya.
Okay, fine. Fine. Now, so yesterday, let me close this completely and let me open freshly. So TCS company we have created first time, but the environment is changed. That is the reason I have created yesterday once again. But we are in the middle of the process. In the last points, we are in this. I mean to say purchase order and sales order. We are verifying. Am I right in TCS company? Okay, I'm going to this TCS company. So I hope everyone started company creation process. So initially you will face so many problems. If you Google it and if you are resolving yourself, I'm happy. If you are not able to resolve, please highlight that information in the session. Okay, because whatever you are facing challenges, that challenges may or may not get the by some other people like your colleagues, but if you show that one and if I am explaining to you one person, it will be helpful to the entire team. Okay, you need to practice and you need to come back to me. Any companies you can create this company creation process. I told you you need to do it at least 15 to 20 times. At least 15 to 20 times you need to do it. Okay, fine. So in this TCS company, yesterday what I did, like within 30 less than 30 minutes I have created all the setups. It is most probably around 25 to 30 minutes something. Am I right? So now I'm creating a purchase order. I think I have created a purchase order in the new company, but I have not completed the process. Okay, I have created a purchase order. So in this, we are doing now product receipt. So before going to do product receipt, let me verify in accounts payable parameters that checkbox is enabled or not. I hope it is enabled. I have enabled, but let me recheck in AP parameters, product receipt in ledger accounts, post product receipt in ledger, accounts payable module, setup, accounts payable parameters, post product receipt in ledger. I am enabling this checkbox. If I enable this checkbox, then the temporary postings we need to map it in inventory management, setup, posting. The temporary accounts are mapped or not, we need to verify. So it was mapped 140 100, and this is something account, and purchase accrual account we have configured. Now I am doing product receipt. I'm doing product receipt. Click OK. So this we know It is not authorized means the child is not mapped with, it was with warning only. So we need to change it to no check or approved vendor list we need to add. This we know. So now product receipt is getting posted. First time we are posting now. This is a new company. The first transaction is getting posted. Okay, it is operation completed. Now if you verify the voucher, product receipt voucher, if you verify the vouchers, it is showing so cost of material purchased, cost of purchased material received account data to purchase accrual account credit. Cost of purchased material received account data to purchase accrual account credit. Any doubt in this? Once it is done, you cannot modify. It is in the ledger form, the head of the ERP. If you remember, the head of the ERP, like in I mean to say ledger, general ledger, ledger setup, ledger, it will be freezed. You cannot modify furthermore because the first transaction is posted. Now if you click on edit, it will not be modified. This also freezed. This also freezed. Understood? Any questions here? Any confusion? Any doubt? Anyone, please? If you don't have, no issues. I'm proceeding. Please unmute and please interrupt me if you are getting any confusion. Now I'm doing invoice. Generate invoice. So vendor invoice number. Invoice date is not mandatory, but best practices, and update match status. It is passed. Because I have not changed anything here. Now you can post. So don't expect for you like the smoothly how I am posting. Don't expect from you. I'm not expecting you are going to do it in the very fast and less than 40 minutes or less than 30 minutes. It is for you, it is a little bit complex. I do agree with you. So, but you need to practice and you need to make sure like this entire process you can finish it in 20 minutes. Understood? Any questions here? If you verify the voucher, invoice voucher, it will be two ledger accounts posted will be reversed and remaining three ledger accounts will be posted now. Cost of purchased material received account, earlier it is debit, now it was credit. Accrual account, earlier it is credit, now it is debit. Now invoiced account, it is debit, invoiced, and vendor account credit. And purchase expenditure for product 0. This we will discuss. I have given clear like a high level inputs, but what is the purpose? We will discuss this one later. Last.
Sir, one question here.
Yeah. Yes, Rajalakshmi.
When I created and posted a transaction, just I pinged it in groups. I got
Yeah.
the account with three transactions: finished goods inventory and finished goods and accounts payable domestic. But
Okay.
while you posted your transactions like that, my transaction was like that.
So here in the accounts payable parameters, in your case, you have not enabled the checkbox. This checkbox you have not enabled. You can verify. You have not enabled this checkbox. Understood? Rajalakshmi? You have not enabled this checkbox. Am I audible?
And again,
Sorry,
posting.
that is
Yes, sir.
this checkbox you have not enabled. Verify and enable this
Yes, sir.
checkbox.
You're audible to me.
Ah.
I will check after enable this post.
Yeah, you can verify and come back to me.
Checkbox.
Okay. Fine. Any more questions? Anyone, please? In the same manner, I will do sales order process for accounts receivable parameters. Post packing slip in ledger. I'm enabling post packing slip in ledger. In the updates tab, packing slip, post packing slip in ledger. If you enable this checkbox, then in the postings, in the sales order, we need to map these accounts. It is there. This is also available. This is also it is available. Yesterday we have mapped revenue account, first 5 accounts. Now let me do a sales order quickly and let me proceed with the process. So accounts receivable module or sales and marketing module, no issues. From anywhere you can do it, all sales orders. So I'm creating a new sales order for the customer, new customer. Let me select the customer. Okay, let me select warehouse. Click OK. Now let me select a chair. So earlier, what is the price? Let me verify just for understanding purpose. Product information management, products, release products. 100 quantity purchased. Transactions. It is $50. Now I'm selling at the rate of $80 something. Anything we can enter, but I'm just entering this one. Now I'm doing packing slip. Pick and pack tab, click on post packing slip. So here it is escalation mark is there. If you look at this one in this parameters, it is picked. You need to select all. Because I have not done picking process, this is picking process is different. Picking list and registration. Now escalation mark is gone. Now it will show you the line details. Okay, while doing sales order, if you want to understand all these things, it is logistics. Okay, click OK. So every time if it is a sales process, system will warn you like you are not taking a printout, take a printout. Just a warning message. So now if you verify packing slip, voucher, packing slip and voucher. So look at this one. It is 2 temporary accounts will be posted. It is delivered accounts. And then if you do invoice, these 2 accounts will be reversed and remaining 4 accounts will be posted. So at the time of invoice, it will be 4 accounts. One is customer account, one is inventory account. Remaining 2 are sales value and purchase value, price value, cost price. So I'm clicking OK. Click OK. Okay, now if you verify the invoice, voucher, now 4 digits plus 4 lines along with this reversal, it will be posted 4 lines. Okay, any doubt till now? This one we have learned already company creation process earlier. Anyone has any doubts in this process?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, we need like accounts payable process and accounts receivable process, complete general entries with involved in
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I'm doing now. Actually, like we need to do vendor payment now.
Okay. Yeah.
In
In
continuation, we are doing.
Notepad clearly from order process to the final payment, whether
Sure.
it's a accounts payable or receivable, complete general
Okay.
entries we need.
Sure, sure, definitely. See, in this, let me go to finance, the details. Okay. So give me a second. So in this, till now we have learned purchase order and sales order. Okay. 29th, purchase order. You know this one, purchase order
Yes, yes.
and sales order. Then we will continue this one. Fine. Okay. Fine. So now we need to understand vendor payment, customer payment. Vendor payment, customer payment. So we need to do vendor payment, customer payments. So finance team only will learn, as I told you already, finance team only. Now, if you want to do vendor payment first, accounts payable module, payments, vendor payment journal. This we know. You have already learned in the very first day, second day, third day, you have learned now. So I'm clicking on new and let me show you the complexity. If I'm clicking new, I'm getting like the journal name is not there. So I need to create one journal name. I need to create one journal name. Okay. So if you want to create a journal name, then this is your task, the major task, major important task in your implementation. General ledger, then journal setups, journal names. I'm sorry. Click on new journal. Suppose vendor cash payment. Vendor cash payment. Here you need to select vendor disbursement. The journal type is vendor disbursement. I will write down in this one in the notepad. Vendor disbursement, and you need to select, you need to create one journal name for this vendor payment. Click on new, vendor cash payment. Here you can select company, select the company and select this TCS company. Here I'm selecting vendor cash payment. So I don't want 9 digits. I will use 6 digits. This is my favorite format. And whatever you have mapped 6 digits, you need to make 6 nines only, and continuous you need to select. So I have created vendor cash payment. So VCP, I'm mapping the VCP here. Okay, what I did, let me write down. So the next step is general ledger, journal setup, vendor cash payment we are creating. This.
So one more requirement. Uh, can you please enter in front of this like a general entry, like general entries also? exact
journal
name
entries.
of the general entries which we are creating.
Postings, financial postings.
Yes.
So this one you can see. I will share with you document. You can modify as per your requirement. Okay, you can. I will share with you because I have written this postings a number of times. Am I right? So you can try.
Yes.
If you do it the as per your comfort, then it will be good for you also. If I'm doing on behalf of you, you will not learn. You will not learn this one. So I'm doing for only one time. You need to modify. You need to correct it a number of times and come back to me if you have any doubts. Okay. So you can do modifications as per your comfort and come back to me. Okay. Fine. So here in this the type is important. Most important is journal type. Most important is journal type. So here if it is a vendor cash payment, so journal name, sorry, journal names. If it is a vendor cash payment, then the type is vendor disbursement. That is most important. Vendor disbursement. Vendor disbursement. So I have created one. Now if you go back to the vendor cash payment, vendor payment journal, now it will show you this whatever it was created. Okay. Now if you go inside, click on lines, click on lines. Now that is TCS dash VCP 001, whatever the number sequence you have defined, that was coming here. Understood? TCS VCP 001 you have configured in this number sequence. In this VCP you have configured voucher series. Voucher series you have configured. If you remember just now, it is TCS VCP 0001. This is the number format you have configured. Those number sequences are coming automatically, and you can select the vendor. Okay, you can enter partial amount, or you can select settle transactions. The vendor invoice already posted one, you can select here. So you can select the vendor invoice, and instead of full amount I can do partial payment also. I can select OK, then it will be populated the entire 5,000 as a debit amount here, as a debit amount here, and I don't want to pay entire 5,000. I would like to pay only $500. Yes, it will ask you the amount is different from the total market transactions. If I click OK, it will be changed to 500. Okay, now I'm doing cash payment, petty cash. So here it is 180,100 is the cash account I have selected. Fine, I'm not selecting any dimensions. If you want, you can select, because I have not made mandatory. So now cash account data to vendor account credit. Sorry, cash account is credit because we are doing payment. I'm sorry, we are doing payment, then it will be decreased because we are doing payment. Now vendor account debit. Okay, so now post. So the vendor account data to cash account or bank account credit. It was posted. So you need to remember this one. for vendor payment, whether it is a cash or bank, it is vendor disbursement is the type. Okay, next. So if you verify the voucher, it will show you vendor account data to vendor account data to vendor account data to the cash account credit. So if you want to see for which vendor this one is belongs to 200, 100, it is not showing the vendor account. If you want to see, you can click on accounting source explorer. Accounting source explorer, you can see the vendor account. Because this is a summary account, we have discussed already ledger subledger concept. Yeah, anyone has any doubts?
Sir, one more doubt. In
Yeah.
this number series, so if we exhaust of those numbers, like
Uh, uh,
six digit, so
uh.
at that time, can we extend that number?
Yes, yes, you can modify at any point of time. So I can make it like one hash, one more.
So there is no interruption in previous
No,
transactions.
no. All that, whatever it was posted earlier, it will be kept like that, and you can map this one. Otherwise, if you want to separate number sequences, you can create one more and you can attach this number sequence, remove this one and attach new number.
Yeah, got it.
Anything is fine. You can modify, you can create a new number sequence and you can map. But usually
Yeah,
that will not happen. It will happen only for license plate numbers. In real time scenario, what I observed, like in warehouse management, one module called warehouse management. In that warehouse management, license plate number is heavily used. So there it was exhausted. Then we need to once again recreate number sequence and we need to attach.
yeah. In some type of online shopping websites also facing the same
Yeah,
problem.
exactly.
Because of
Yes,
bulk
yes.
of order is there.
Yeah. So that is the reason Microsoft is proposing like 9 hashes. 9 hashes means it is too much amount. 6 hashes
Yeah.
means 9,99,999. That is 999 crores, 99 lakhs, 99,999. 99 crores means it is big amount, big number.
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So in the same manner, we need to create vendor bank payment. Suppose vendor bank payment. I'm creating one more vendor bank payment. So if customer wants only one vendor payment, you can create only one. If they want vendor payment separately, vendor bank payment separately, yes, you can create. So this is, suppose the client wants one is HDFC bank payment separately, ICICI bank payment separately. Suppose I have two banks, then I can create vendor ICICI bank payment, vendor HDFC bank payment, vendor SBI bank payment, vendor Axis bank payment. We can create as per the client requirement. Here it is decision is client requirement. Just this. Any doubts?
So in payment involvement,
Hmm.
so in functional consultant involvement is there or technical person involvement is there?
This one, it is your responsibility. Purely, it is your
Y-
responsibility.
Yeah, when we going to be vendor payment at the time, so
Hmm.
bank is involved. Bank,
Yeah.
like if we
Hmm.
done like other than check payment, if online payment was going to be made at that time,
Hmm. Hmm.
so what is the configuration at that time? So we need to
So
do.
for see for on like is a FTS transfer, The reference number, whatever is there, you are entering manually. That's it. Then what is the involvement for technical consultant here?
Yeah, suppose we need to enter the transactions like vendor payment. There
Hmm.
is there any direct interlinked with the like net banking
No, no.
payment?
Because that is, see, that much integration, I don't think so any ERP will exist. Because that bank credentials should be linked, sync with ERP credentials. Am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
So that will not be practically not possible. I don't think so. You need to feed the information, because if it is, suppose you are entering through bank, you are paying some amount, then you are expecting that bank transaction should be posted here. Am I right? That is your expectation.
No, no, no. I'm asking, so like
No.
automatic payment system. Automatic payment system when we going to
So
be paid to the vendor.
okay. Hmm. Hmm.
So at that time, so no, every time we need to create a checks and all. So if instead of the creating checks and all, so
Uh,
we do online payment, right? So at that time,
hmm.
what is the situation and what is the
So
scenario?
you need, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, please. So if it is a vendor bank payment, always see, even though automation is most dangerous. For the That is the reason accountants need to be posted transactions. So in the bank, you will enter payment reference number, as a like like whenever you are transferring, like using this online transfer, what there will be a number will be generated. Am I right? One number.
Yes, yes.
That number you need to enter here. There will not be any integration between bank versus this one. Online payment you are doing separately, and whatever those transactions, that will be entered here.
Okay. Just we need to enter this as a record in this
Yes,
case.
yes, for recording purpose. Exactly, all right.
Okay. So there is no automatic payment system in this
So
system.
I don't think so any ERP will have this one.
I think SAP has already. I think
So
SAP has.
bank, whenever you are doing, suppose you are logging into your bank credentials, that bank credentials are linked with this one. Is it? I don't think so. I'm not
Yes,
sure,
with
because I learned this SAP in 2015-16. In 2015-16, I learned. I'm like 6 years back only I learned. At that time, I did not get chance to understand like it is available, but I don't know. But in Dynamics 365, you need to enter the details here.
yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
in SAP HANA, is there? Is there any, like you're telling, like
In
when you
ECC
have
only,
done?
when I'm going to learn SAP in
Hmm,
2019 only, at that time,
hmm, hmm,
the same query was raised.
hmm.
So with the bank permission and all, we can do, but most probably we do not do like that. Is the trainer said. So
I
some
don't know.
banks they would give the permission, like
I don't know.
they have
Hmm.
some setups for those companies like ERPs, for especially made for these ERP systems.
Okay, I don't know, because it is a little bit complex to us. Like, of course, if it is bank credentials are integrating with this one. Am I right?
Yes,
Whenever you
yes.
are, so there should be some, definitely it needs need a lot of customization, definitely. But I don't know. I cannot comment without looking at SAP. Okay, so in our
Because
system.
every time if we are vendor is there in one vendor is there like a
Hmm,
bulk
hmm,
of orders we are doing, so every time
hmm,
we going to be do payment like manually or check on the basis, so
hmm.
it is very difficult and it is a huge tactic job. So that's why once I my question is whether this
So,
ERP is
so
useful at that time or not. That's why.
as per my knowledge, it is not there. Maybe it is, maybe latestly, maybe recently it is updated or not, I don't know. But as per my knowledge, it is not there. Okay,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, fine. So now, like, yeah,
One more question here.
yeah, yes, please proceed. Uh,
Yes, while we are Yeah, we are creating check numbers, right, sir? Here, we are generating check numbers. Actually, checks are issued by the bank. If we are generating our own check number, it will be pop up with the bank check number and us. Or are
So
we
that I will show you. I will show
basing
you.
off?
That is Rajlakshmi. That is, I'm going to show you the topic just now. In few minutes or maybe tomorrow, I'm going to show that one. Okay. That is coming topic. Next topic, immediate topic is that one only. Yes, Ravikant, you are telling something.
Yes, sir. In SAP, we have something called automatic payment run, and it's a batch process in which checks are issued. Okay. We run a program. We run a program, and all the different vendors' payments will be issued by means of checks, and after that we cut the checks manually.
Yeah.
That
So
is how
here,
the setup is made.
so I will show you in the standard, like in Dynamics 365, what it is available, and we'll discuss that point, because as per my knowledge, it is better to map, better to feed by the consultant or business users only feeding, but posting can be done by batch job. Posting can be done by batch job.
Sir.
So yeah, so I'm going to show you this one. Most probably it may not be finished by today. I will show you tomorrow. So we'll discuss this one definitely. One is Ravikant and another one is, who is that? SAP discussion was earlier, it was discussed. To whom I have discussed?
Yes, Srini, sir, Srini.
Srini. Okay, fine. So we'll verify this one. So what extent it is available in Dynamics 365 and what it is, we'll discuss tomorrow in detail. Okay, let me proceed now. Fine. So now, so here I have created vendor bank payment. To be quickly, it was created, but I have not posted any transaction as of now, because I have not created bank account. I need to create a bank account. We'll see this one tomorrow, bank account. Now let me create when customer cash payment, accounts receivable, payments, customer payment journal. So if you want to do a customer payment, here also, as per the client requirement, you can create customer cash payment, customer bank payment, whatever it is there. Usually this is not a payment. This is in our in India or in domestic Asia region, we will call it as receipt, customer receipt. From customer we are receiving, but global world, customer is paying money to my company, my organization. That is the reason it is, the naming convention is customer payment journal, but in reality in India we will call it as customer receipt. Okay, I'm clicking new button. So journal batch number, but it is not there any journal name. It was not there. So we need to create one journal name. We need to create one journal name, customer cash payment. So here this one is customer payment. The type is customer payment. And let me create a one journal name. Click on new, customer cash payment. So select from the shared one, you can select to company and select TCS, because we have created a company called TCS. Now I'm using TCS dash customer cash payment, CCP dash. So as I told you, I will use 6 digits. This is my best practice. Of course, if you want to keep 9 digits also fine. And remember, this total length should not be more than 20. It will accept up to 20 characters. This is 3 characters, this is 5 characters, this is 6 characters, 14 characters. Up to 20 characters it will allow you. And why I will keep 6 digits only? Because this is minimum requirement 14 characters. in the printouts, whenever you are generating a printout, if it is more numbers, the length will be increased more. That is the reason optimum solution I will use it. This is optimum or best practice I am following. This is my own format, 6 digits only. Okay, now continuous for all financial vouchers journals, it should be continuous, and I'm deleting 6 digits. I'm making 6 digits. This is customer cash payment. So I'm mapping CCP, customer cash payment. Sorry, it is extra C. So let me write down for vendor cash payment or any payment, vendor payment, sorry, customer cash payment. It is, the type is customer payment. So you can create vendor bank payment separately, vendor cash payment separately. If client don't want like this, if they want only vendor payment, you can create only single vendor payment. If customer is asking, no, I want vendor ICICI Bank separately, vendor Axis Bank separately, vendor HSBC Bank separately, then you can create 3 number sequence. This is only for number sequences. Okay, in the same manner for customer. So this is based on the client. So as I told you, this is data. So you are going to work with the partner company, but this client, the like prime, so I mean to say, project manager or key users, whatever they said, you need to obey that one. So you cannot take decisions on these things, even number sequences also. You need to discuss with the client persons, and then based on that you need to proceed. You need to take decision from the client. You cannot take your own decision. Okay, so how many number sequences we need to create, that is depending upon the client requirement you are going to create. So now if you go here, customer cash payment, it is there. If you click on lines, okay, so now I can select the customer. I can select the customer, click tab and enter the, see here you can select settle transactions or you can enter amount directly, anything is fine. So click OK, mark, click OK. So click tab. Here currently I have not done any bank creation process, so I will show you tomorrow bank. For time being I am selecting cash, petty cash. I am selecting petty cash 110180, the cash account. Okay, now I can post the transaction. Look at this one, the number sequence, whatever you have configured, it will be shown here. TCS, this is company name, and CCP is the customer cash payment. That is for, you need to discuss with this one also with your client, how they want the representation. Because if you do your own decision, he will come back after 1 month something, he will come back like, no, I don't like this, it is I want cash payment only, why you have added like this. See, so they will come back. So while implementing, you need to discuss with your client and you need to take the decision. Now click on post.
Yeah, Satya, one more query. What is the difference between third one? We have created number sequences, right? In the company creation process. Is there any differences between these number sequences and the which we created in the third step?
So you are talking about this one, am I right?
Yeah.
Suppose if I'm selecting this one, this is the logic is executed from here. Okay, suppose vendor cash payment, I have changed this one to customer payment. Suppose this is completely wrong. Am I right? It is vendor cash payment I told, but I have selected customer payment. Now if you look at this one, if you click on new, it will show you vendor cash payment as well. Look at this one. The logic is executing from the journal type. Understood? It should not be like this. So this is not correct. We need to select vendor bank payment. So this is you are configuring as per your requirement. So if you go to USMF, you will find many things it was configured. You are in this 2-3 days, you are going to learn a lot. There are so many journal names it was created. Look at this one. So for each and every journal, vendor payment one journal, one is vendor customer payment one journal, vendor payment one journal, vendor invoice is also one journal. If you go to invoices, this is one more journal. I need to show you all these things. One more journal. This is your task. All these things you are going to learn in another 1 or 2 days. Okay? Fine?
Yeah. Yeah.
So we are going to learn all those things in another couple of days. In 2 days, 2 to 3 days, you are going to learn all those things. So today I have shown you one is vendor cash payment, another one is customer cash payment. Tomorrow I will create a bank, and then I will show you vendor bank payment and customer bank payment. Those two also will discuss. At that time we need to understand method of payment also. I will create a method of payment and I will show you that one also. Fine. I'm stopping here for today. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning, same time. See you all. Bye. So please practice company creation process a number of times. I'm requesting you, please practice. Okay. See you.